Priest, Larson, Buscher, McDowell, and Yaley. Here we go.
Here comes Larson on that outside, just like we were talking about. Huge. How about that? Got it done in the first corner. To the lead in the first lap, Tony.
Well, I think when we were watching the cars come out, we were sitting there before we came back on air talking about it. We didn't think it was going to be a matter of if he was going to get to the lead. It was a matter of what lap. But I don't think
it was going to be the first corner, though.
No, none of us took lap 1.
Exactly.
Larson did.
But the line that got him, the money line that got him to the front, got right off of it after 1 lap.
That's exactly right, and that's what we were talking about. I think that's short-lived. Kind of pack it in, going around there too wide in a parade lap.
Yaley's picked up 3 spots running the cushion at both ends of the racetrack.
He sure is, and right on the cushion. Look at the momentum gained. It's going to be huge for him, filling in. That's awesome.
Yaley to 4th from 9th in the 15.
I don't think he's done yet.
No.
Priest to 2nd.
I'm really surprised he didn't get those guys in the mirror, move up and try to block him.
I think it's comfort. I mean, you got to remember you're running a lot closer to the wall, and you got guys that are not used to having these cars get out from underneath them and slide around.
There's another one.
3rd place for J.J. Yaley.
Oh, she's a pushing, Tony. Just about missed there. Kind of gave the spot back. Thing took off in a big push. You can see him bop, 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 trying to get the front end to come around.
And I've noticed watching
the 3 and 4.
The front of that car seems to bounce a little bit on entry. And once JJ figures out what he can do as a driver, how he changes his entry, whether he backs it up or uses a little less brake, he'll figure out what to do to help that out, and that'll gain some of that speed back.
Impressed with Ryan Priest. Not necessarily a dirt racer, and holding his own against one of the best.
Larson, Priest, Yaley. Then Eric Jones with LaJoie and McDowell. And Priest closing on Kyle Larson. Didn't see that coming.
I don't think any of us saw that coming. I'm glad to see it coming.
Actually, running faster lap times for sure.
I would say this about Kyle Larson. I think Kyle's sitting there planning, and what he's doing now, he is logging data for tomorrow night. He knows what he can do when he gets on the top. He's trying to figure out, what do I have to do in case this thing goes down to the bottom, make sure he knows exactly what his balance is so they can work on it between tonight and tomorrow night.
Well, just look at his car control. I definitely think he's working on, all of those things you were talking about. He just doesn't miss. That's what makes him such a good dirt racer. You can see Ryan figuring things out, kind of entering different and rolls reverse. Watch that 5 car. It just kind of keeps the same slide all the way through the corner, very consistent. That's all throttle control.
Ty Dillon edges ahead of this 4-car group.
Matt Crafton doing a great job to come in and fill in, no laps in these Cup cars, and to come out here to Bristol in the dirt. He's doing a great job.
Back up front.
I'm definitely impressed with Ryan Priest. I think he's capitalized, and I said earlier that Chase Briscoe, in my opinion, was the class of the field last year, had the fastest car, and it looks exactly the way Priest's did. I think they got a good setup for this racetrack in these dirt conditions.
Larry?
Yeah, teams can look at the same data that I'm looking at, and up until about 2 laps ago, Ryan Priest was shifting every lap. Kyle Larson was not shifting, going between 3rd and 4th. The minute Priest caught him, Larson as well started shifting, so both the top 2 are shifting each corner between 3rd and 4th.
Kind of a cool tell-all sign with these new cars. You can see the fire up off the corner. You see when they shift, it throws fireballs out of both sides of it.
Remember, that 41 car won the pole for this race last year with Cole Custer.
See how his car, though, Ryan Preece I'm talking about, gets in the corner. He can keep it straight. When he turns left, that car answers the call. Turns straight. See how much straighter he is around the corner? Makes a lot of grip.
Can't get much closer as the checkered flag falls over Kyle Larson, who took the lead on lap 1 and holds off Ryan Preece by barely a car length. Great run for J.J. Yaley. Started dead last, came to third.
You say that about Preece coming to him that last lap. Definitely the fastest lap of the heat race was by Ryan Preece on that last lap in 1947. That's laying it down.
And that's the best thing that he could do is be behind Kyle Larson. To sit there and learn from him.
How about Yaley?
Wow.
That's huge. You think passing points don't matter? That boy's starting third. That's awesome.
And here are some of the combatants for qualifying heat number 4.